You know what freedom is?
What?
No fear. Go!
So, I just watched one battle after another, and yeah, it was a triumph. The entire theater experience was just a solid combination of an engaging narrative with excellent performances from everyone involved and just pure entertainment. The film is directed by the one, the only, Mr. Paul Thomas Anderson, and with a career spanning years of banger movies after another, see what I did there? This movie is no exception. Based on a novel from the 90s called Vineland, the plot follows the far-left revolutionary group called the French 75. They carry out militant actions against state power, rescuing immigrants from detention centers, attacking banks, and just causing trouble. Wait a minute, there are other terms for these kinds of organizations. I just can't think of the word at the top of my head. Yep, anyways. And yeah, this does star your boy, Leo D. So if you're a woman that is 25 and below, you might wanna skip this one out. Boys, make sure you just bench your girlfriends for this one if you don't want them stolen. I didn't even brought mine because I don't have one. Alright, now that all Leonardo DiCaprio jokes is out of the way, in all honesty, the guy lives up to his acting legend reputation. He is easily the anchor of this film, flawlessly portraying a confident revolutionary member to a paranoid freak over the course of the film. He conveys both the fatigue and lingering fire of someone who once believed deeply, now torn between fatherhood, ideology, and regret. There are moments where he's disheveled, desperate and unsure, and those human moments ground the broader spectacle. The cast is stacked with an ensemble cast, like any PTA films, once again with Sean Penn. He is repeatedly singled out for delivering one of his strongest performances in years. He plays Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw, yes that's his name, as a ferocious, unhinged yet somehow more than just a cartoon villain.
I'll be seeing you very soon.
There is menace, obsession, and surprisingly, horniness in this guy, but also he has occasional vulnerability. As a newcomer, Chase Infinity gives a compelling and emotionally matured performance. She brings emotional honesty and naturalism, able to hold her own with acting greats like DiCaprio and Penn. Highlights include where Willa, her character, just roasts the ever-living shit out of Lockjaw's tight shirt, and I wasn't able to stop cracking up. She's the audience's moral compass, observing the chaotic adults around her while forming her own beliefs.
Who's this?
Oh, they're just my friends.
Now, is that a he or a she or a they?
It's not that hard. They, them.
Okay, I just want to be polite.
A lesser performance might have made Willa feel like a plot device, but Infinity gives her life and emotional intelligence. Rounding out the rest of the cast are Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, and in my opinion, the standout supporting performance out of all of them is Benicio del Toro, who just steals the scene every time he's on screen. And their moments together with DiCaprio is such a delight to watch and worth the price of admission alone.
I need you, brother. Sensei, please.
Courage, Bob. Courage.
That's it.
This also marks as a sixth collaboration with Radiohead's Johnny Greenwood, who once again delivers a phenomenal score. Man, Anderson and Thom Yorke are really getting their money's work with this one. This isn't merely background music, it interacts with the tone shifts, adding tension, unease, and sometimes absurdity. There's a sense of alarm, desperation, and occasional surrealism in the music choices that matches the film's emotional and political turbulence. This frenetic surge of music reminds me of that oil rain scene in There Will Be Blood, which is my favorite PTA film. The best part is easily the sequence where shit hits the fan and Bob, played by DiCaprio, is struggling to lay low in order to ask information for the location of his daughter, up to his fall and capture by the police, which, I gotta say, I don't know how they do it, man. Did DiCaprio actually eat ass in this? Because it's just a long take from him falling to the trees to the impact to him getting up until to seeing his face. If this is a stunt double, then it must be next level movie magic because I didn't catch any visible cuts. The whole sequence is just absolutely magnificent as it grabs you by the hand throughout this chaotic and messy, in a good way, a journey that never lets up until its falling action. And also the scene where Bob just constantly asks for the coordinates of his daughter, and his allies won't hand it to him because he forgot the super secret password, and his subsequent meltdown hits close to home.
For me, or the life of my only child, the answer to your question, what time is it?
8:15.
Now, I need this rendezvous point. You understand what I'm saying? I need it.
I understand. And the question is, what time is it?
And also, big props during the film's climax as Willa is chased down by an assassin and they're driving through this road by the hill. And the cinematography is going up and down and up and down while also having a purpose because, spoilers, she uses this to her advantage, knowing that her pursuer has the faster car and outrunning it is futile, so she parks it in a blind spot, catching the assassin off guard. The film is beautifully shot, with wide landscapes, harsh border settings, underground rebel hideouts, and intimate domestic moments are all captured with flair. The visual contrast is between the chaos of political drift and quieter personal moments gives the movie a strong texture. One negative aspect to this is its ambition running time means that there are portions where the narrative or thematic threads feel overloaded. There are sprinkles of character underdevelopment. As a 2-hour and 40-minute movie with a huge cast of characters, it is bound to happen. With characters not having enough screen time to have them fully developed, the film demands patience. It rewards that patience often, but there are stretches where the myriad of ideas could overwhelm. To wrap this thing up, One Battle After Another is not a perfect film, but it's one of the most exciting, ambitious, and thought-provoking films of 2025. It asks a lot of its audience for attention, patience, willingness to hold uncomfortable questions, and to accept that not everything wraps up neatly. Many of its choices are risky, and some of them don't land well with full force, but the risk is part of what makes this memorable. Is this movie a masterpiece? I don't know. I can't answer that one for certain. I have to watch this again. I've only watched this once. Maybe I'll change my opinion, but right now, it stands a solid 9 out of 10. If you like films that combine spectacle with reflection, loud contradictions, political urgency, and strong character work, this is a film worth seeing, especially in a theater. Those wanting a tighter, more streamlined narrative, or less ideological weights might find it trying at times. And with that being said, I think I'll see you guys around.
God damn it! Viva la revolution!